Hey guys, it's Danny the Medic. Welcome to the channel. Now, this episode is the final episode of the MSC Meraviglia series. Alright, so today we're having chicken parm, right? I wasn't gonna make another video. I had plenty of videos. I said, I'm done. But then when I saw today's menu, I was like, chicken parm? I don't think I've ever had a genuine chicken parm from an Italian based company, Now I've been to Italian restaurants in New York, but that's different, right? This MSC is an Italian company. So we're floating in international waters. I think this would be as close as I would ever get to a genuine Italian chicken parm. So, chicken parm guys, let's check it out.
Chicken
Hi.
parm.
Thank you very much.
You like some parmesan cheese on the spaghetti?
I just have some on the side.
On the side.
Yeah, I gotta put it right there on this plate. There you go. Oh, okay, that's good.
Alright.
Thank you.
Enjoy your meal.
All right. Chicken parm, guys. Take a closer look. I wonder if this is how it is in Italy. You know what? Suspiciously, this is looking like school spaghetti. Like, you know how school spaghetti, they give you the spaghetti with the sauce already pre-mixed? Kind of like Japanese style spaghetti. When I went to Japan, they gave it to me like this. But I've never been in Italy. Is this Italian genuine spaghetti? I mean, like, I've seen the movies. They put the sauce on top of like sauceless spaghetti. Maybe there's many ways to do it. So, I don't know. But we will try it out. Spaghetti, guys. It's kind of pasty. Not a lot of flavor, guys. It's like the pastas that I have in the past and the pastas that I make at home, like from Ranzoni, all that kind of stuff. When you bite it, it has a little bit of give, and then it breaks, and then you chew it, right? This is kind of pasty, like I'm biting into thin strands of Play-Doh. Like you bite it and it kind of deforms. I don't know. Alright, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a strand between my fingers and kind of smush it to see if I can show you what I'm talking about. Smushing it, guys, smushing it between my fingers. Alright, so here's a strand. There we go. I'm squeezing it. There we got a bit of pasta. It's very pasty. Yeah, I don't think I ever had pasta like this before. Alright, so let's try the chicken. I'm gonna cut it in half. I don't know, guys. It's looking a little bit suspiciously institutional. Extremely bizarre. It is tasting like chicken katsu of Japanese cuisine. That's very bizarre. You know, come to think of it, right? The pasta is kind of Japanese style. The chicken is kind of Japanese style. Oh, weird. It's like the crust that they use, the breading is like very Japanese style. This will make a really good piece of chicken for chicken katsu curry. Alright, so what I think of this. Now, if this was a Japanese place and they said this is chicken katsu with spaghetti, I would give this an 8.5. It is very similar to what I've gotten at many Japanese places that I really enjoyed, such as over at what's that place called on St. Mark's? Maybe it's called Taisho? Could it be? Don't remember, but it's kind of like that, right? The pasta, you know what? Now that I think of it, ramen is kind of pasty like this. Oh my god, guys, I'm having Japanese food. All right. So 8.5 for this dish, except for the piece of broccoli. I don't, no broccoli for me, thank you guys. All right, so this dish, sans broccoli, 8.5. But call it chicken parm in the Italian place, 6.5. Right? Yeah. I don't know. Look, I'll tell you honestly, I've never been to Italy, but I think that if I were to like book a flight and go there tomorrow and order the chicken parm, it will not be like this. I am betting, you know. But if you know more than I do about Italian restaurant food in Italy, put in the comments below. All right. Coming up next, the tiramisu. Alright, so while we're waiting for the tiramisu, I'll give you a summary of my opinions of this cruise, right? So firstly, the staff, oh thank you very much. The staff, such as this nice guy over here, very professional, very good, you know, like very nice. You know, I would say that 98% of the staff I have met are very professional, leaving like 2% unprofessional, which is still a very good thing, you know. And I would say 75% of the staff I've met were competent, right? Did the job well, know what they were talking about, you know, all that kind of stuff, right? Which leaves 25% didn't really know what the heck they were doing. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. All right. I'll finish talking. and then we'll get to this. The ship itself, the public areas, spotless, guys. Now, on the Norwegian escape, there were like rust on places and things like that. It's all tattered and worn. The Meraviglia, oh my god, they did a great job in upkeeping it. I'm like, nada. They, like, if you were to walk around the ship, you will constantly see some workers vacuuming, mopping, and wiping and spraying and all different kinds of stuff, keeping this place clean. And I would believe excessively so. It is almost as if the person in charge is some sort of germaphobe, neat freak. Gotta clean this, gotta clean that. And they have a lot of employees, guys. I mean, like, so many employees. I guess, like, hey, maybe the instruction is like, if you got nothing to do, go and clean something. Don't let me catch you standing still doing nothing. And they're gonna be like, yes sir, yes sir. So they all end up cleaning stuff. Oh my god, so clean. So the food on this cruise, I found that it is hit or miss. I guess that is a baseball analogy, maybe. Either you hit it or you miss it, right? And I would say they are batting a 100. All right. I think if they were batting a 300, is okay. Never mind baseball. I don't do sports, guys. I hate sports. All right. So I would say that about 8% of the food that I have experienced here are like pretty darn good. Good to pretty darn good, right? The desserts are excellent. Every single piece of dessert I had was delicious, right? And then on the contrary, like for contrast, every sip of soup I had here was a disappointment. Every single sip of soup, they cannot do soup here, guys. But this is subjective. I'm sure they were all very safe to eat, so everything gets at least a 5, right? So 8%, 92%. Right? I noticed that a lot of the food I had when I would go to the buffet upstairs, it died. They had you saw my videos. Now, you've seen all my videos, so you've seen it. I was making noises with the hot dog bun and everything, right? A lot of the stuff when I see it on the buffet line, and it is obviously dried out and been there for a while, I just don't take it, But I have seen like dried out pork chop, dried out chicken pieces, dried out beef pieces of steaks and stuff like that. I have had chicken nuggets that looked like it was good. I bite into it and it was just really hard because either they fried it too long or something like that, right? Let's see what else. The drink machines here, right? That dispenses the pineapple, tropical mango, the cranberry, the lemonade, and the water and iced tea. The things that you put your cup and you push the button. About 90% of the time, the ratios were off, leading to either too strong of a drink or too weak of a drink. All right? Now, the way they handle the cruise, right? Now, this is my first time on this cruise. I could have really used a guide or a guidebook or a pamphlet, kind of like a get started guide that will tell me things that that you need to know. I didn't know until much later into the cruise that I was a VIP member that is entitled to free drinks at the casino bar just by walking up to it. No one told me. I had to find that out for myself by accident. No one told me that the little cabinet under the sink opens up and behind that is a garbage can and a roll of spare toilet paper. I didn't know because when I looked at it, I did try to open that area. When I couldn't find the handle, right, I just assumed that it must be plumbing behind it. Nobody told me, guys. But not until like day 4, day 5, and day 7, I happened to be down low, and I looked and I saw a little thing. I said, "What's this?" And then the door opens. Right now, nobody told me that the hair dryer was in the desk drawer that is at such an angle that you don't even know that a desk drawer exists. That is nuts. I think I don't know how I found it, but I found it. All right. A lot of stuff I wish I knew. What else did I not know? Oh, the light switch. I found out that light switch will work with any actual MSC key card, right? So after like 8 days of like taking out the key, putting the key, taking out the key, putting the key, always stressing out every time I'm leaving the cabin. I'm walking out, so I can't forget the key, otherwise I can't get back in, Then one day I said, you know what? What would happen if I would just leave the key there by accident, close the door and say, oh my gosh, head down to guest services and say, I left my key in the light switch. Oh, woe is me. Right? So I did exactly that. I left the key there, I closed the door, I went down, and I told the lady the truth. I said, hello, I left my key and the light switch. And then she goes, okay, chugga, and she gave me a different card. Right? So with that card, I went back to my room, the lights were still working. So, oh, great. So, but the thing is, the old card will no longer work with the door because the new card will work with the door. The old card's been cancelled, but the light switch sensor is not sophisticated enough like that, like the door lock is. So it will work. So thank goodness, guys. So the last couple of days, I didn't, I just left the key card in there, so I had some light in the room and it got back on. Kind of like the, Motel 6, Hotel 8, Super 3 or whatever, the theme is that we'll leave the lights on for you. Red roof. Is it red roof? Put it in the comments below. I can't remember, guys. It's something like that. We'll leave the light on for you. So great. Now I leave the light on for myself. Now, I did experience some issues while on the cruise. One of which is that the water in the shower, for every single shower I took, the temperature fluctuates, right? I set it at a good temperature, I start the shower. Then once in a while, it gets pretty hot. I say, ooh, ow, and then it cools off again. And then it goes below the temperature setting. Then I'm like, oh my God, it's cold, it's so cold. And then it goes back to normal. Then it gets hot again, and so ow. It might be the cruise ship's passive-aggressive way to get you to take shorter showers. Because the first few minutes of the shower is great, and then it starts fluctuating on me. I said, darn it. So I thought it was just me. Until I was sitting in the lounge and I mentioned it, and then the other passengers, it's like, hey, it happened to me too. I said, I knew it. So it's not just me. Alright, so I did already mention this in the video, that the bed was so uncomfortable, guys, right? For me, like, the thing is curved. That's what I was telling you, that it was curved, guys. Now, if you would have behaved, I would have been able to explain myself. So I'm going to explain myself right now. It's curved, right? And then the mattress is on top, like that. And then there's the curve. So because of the height of the curve and the mattress being stiff, all the pressure is right in the middle. So when I lay on it, it feels very stiff. I have not had a bed that stiff in a long time, right? And then because the mattress is really stiff, right, it'll teeter-totter, over the curve, right? And because it does that, right, now the edge of the bed has something that comes up a little bit, kind of to hold the mattress in place. But that little thing will only work if the bed slats were flat. Because with the curvature, that little thing is not tall enough to hit the edge of the mattress. So when I'm sleeping there, the mattress just comes apart. It was a very bad sleeping experience. The first few days, I kept waking up, and then like, if I would lay on my side, it would go numb. Then I turn on my back and it's bearable. Then I fall asleep, and eventually I turn to my side, and then it goes numb. I try to tell guest services that the second day, after the first night, I was like, dude, your beds are horrible. You got something different? They let me try a different room of the same category, And then so I tried it, and then the bed was just the same, like make and model and everything like that. So it was no improvement at all. Turns out that someone else went to ask, and I had a conversation, and they told him that all the beds are the same unless you get into their rich people category and book the rich people package. I was like, oh, that sucks balls. Terrible, guys. So I'm telling you, so long as these are the beds they use, I don't think I can take another MSC cruise. Even for free. Look, I didn't pay for this cruise, and I'm already saying I'm not coming back. Now, if they were to pay me like $500 a day to be here, I think I can live with the uncomfortable bed. But if even if for free, I'm not coming back. It's like, oh god, that's Now, what I think would have made it somewhat of a compromise is that if they recognized my discomfort with the bed. Now, that's me. Other people may be comfortable with an extremely hard bed. People who do yoga on the hardwood floor and they're used to it. I don't know what they do, right? But for me, if they would have said sir, I'm so sorry, let us give you a balcony room, to try to cheer you up, even though the bed is the same, you may have had a better experience. Now, I've heard that the ship on this cruise is only at half capacity, so they have the rooms to spare. Now, if they would have did that, I would have felt better about it. No, but it didn't. So it's the same old crappy room with the same old crappy bed, and then that just kind of put the mood kind of low, and I just didn't really enjoy it. All right, anyway, tiramisu. Let's take a closer look. Alright guys, let's try the tiramisu. Firstly, what's the stick on it? It's chocolate, which melted on my finger. It's not an M&M's. Now the tiramisu. Wait, before the tiramisu, there's a smear or something on here. Let's taste the smear. Trust me guys, if this smear was on anything else, I would not taste it. Because it's on a plate with the dessert, I will taste it. It's like a very light caramel. A little bit of coffee even. Alright, tiramisu. It's pretty good. I'm telling you, all the desserts I've had on this cruise, and I have a lot. I went to the buffet, dining rooms, everything. Pretty darn good. I cannot explain why. It's all, Caesar's Palace, the Bacchanal buffet. All the desserts were also very good. Food, some good, some bad, but all the desserts are really good. Same here. Wait. Caesar's is an Italian place, right? Is it? Wait, or is it ancient Rome? Wait, Rome isn't Italy, right? Oh, and now I'm just making myself look stupid. It's like, dude, didn't you go to school? Yeah, I went to school, but that was a long time ago. I can't remember these things. Who remembers these things? Yeah, the Vatican. Rome, Italy. Rome is a city, I think. When in Rome, you do as the Romans do. Yeah, wear those sandals with the straps. Yeah, something like that. Like, really good tiramisu. Alright, so, I guess thank you very much for watching this episode. And if you haven't already, I have all these episodes of this cruise of the MSC Meraviglia in a playlist, and you can find the link in the description below. Thank you for watching. New Vegas video every Friday.